Greetings, Internet. Joshua Phillips here. Just wanted to show you some of my favorite Batman collectibles, so let's go check them out. Hey, everybody. Welcome to my Bat Cave. Just wanted to show you some of my favorite Batman collectibles today. I have a lot of pops, so I'll start off with those. I got some of my cool villain pops here. Mr. Freeze, which is from one of my favorite episodes of the animated series. We got Bane and Catwoman. They're all from my Legions of Collectors boxes. Also have a pretty sweet Two-Face Dorbs character. It's hard to believe Two-Face can be cute, but hey, you know, they pulled it off. We got Harley Quinn and Joker from Suicide Squad. Got a Jim Lee inspired Hot Wheels car, which is actually super cool. Looks like it just came straight out of a sketch. Speaking of cool cars, I've got a couple Batmobiles on this side. Over here I got my Hot Wheels Batman Returns Batmobile, which was super cool. I also have, this is one of my personal favorites, my Batman Animated Series Batmobile, which I think is just super cute and cool. I have some other pops like my two-piece Zebra and Bullseye Batman. We've got my Batman #1 from way back at the beginning of Pop Days. We got a sweet Nightwing pop with his really cool 80s outfit. Got some salt and pepper shakers. Yes, I do actually have Batman housewares, so that's a thing. And then down here, got some other cool ones. We've got this Armored Batman one from Batman v Superman, which I think is really cool. Definitely takes some inspiration from one of my favorite graphic novels, Dark Knight Returns. Love that one. Got some Pez dispensers, because, you know, you can never have too much awesome Batman candy. This is one I got recently, which I'm super excited about. This is a Jim Lee inspired pop figure. It's Batman on the Gargoyle from Hush, which is another great graphic novel. So many great Batman stories through the years. And I think that's one of the reasons why collectibles of Batman have done so well. He's just been in so many great stories through the years. But yeah, let me show you some of my other cool stuff. So yeah, I told you I had some other Batman housewares. This is kind of the other cool one I thought. It's a cool Joker mug. I haven't had the hard ticket out of the box and try it out yet, but it's just too much fun. Did also want to show you guys some of my favorite books that I've got, because I mean that's where all the stories really are. This is a really cool collection. That was a really awesome gift. It basically has a whole bunch of reprints of original stories from the 30s and the 40s, which is really cool, including issue #1, which is kind of cool. Some of my favorite graphic novels are definitely Batman ones. We talked about Hush a little earlier. That's a great one. Batman Year One is such a cool origin story for Batman. Not origin story, but more of his, you know, the beginning of him being Batman. And if you, between this and The Dark Knight Returns, I think you can see a lot of inspiration that went into both the Dark Knight trilogy as well as Batman v Superman as well. So, but yeah, Batman Year One is one of my favorites. I think because it's actually more of a Jim Gordon story, but it's really cool. This is not a super rare thing, but it's something that I like to flip through. This was from Batman Day. It was a free comic, a reprint of his first issue. I think it's pretty safe to say that I'm not alone in thinking this is one of the best Batman stories ever told. Dark Knight Rises by Frank Miller. It's fantastic. Love it. Long Halloween is a really cool one. Cool twist at the end. If you are a Two-Face fan, check this out. It's great. This is one I picked up recently, which I thought was cool. Don't know how this will show up on camera, but it's got a really cool lenticular cover. It's actually got 2 issues from Batman, 2 issues from The Flash, which cover the recent Button arc, which is leading into the whole Doomsday Clock event, which is really cool. And this is a great one. The artwork in this is so phenomenal, and as well as the story. I mean, it's Alan Moore. You can't go wrong. But yeah, The Killing Joke, it's a classic. Love this one. Speaking of which, I do have some extra special collectibles based on a couple of my favorite Batman graphic novels. This is the special edition of the movie that they did for The Killing Joke. Now, I know it's a bit of a controversial movie, but I think it's not a controversial opinion that the performance, as we see for the Joker in this, is phenomenal. I mean, how can you beat Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill on the big screen, if you had a chance to see it on the big screen, doing The Killing Joke? It was amazing. Seeing those two come back to those roles and doing that story was so cool. This was another gift which I thought was really cool. A special edition in Dark Knight Returns with the mask. And the thing about this mask, I think this was one of the first times that we really saw Batman with the really gritty, angry look. And I think Dark Knight Returns was such a turning point in Batman stories. And it's a great novel, and I love having this on my shelf to show off. But yeah, those are some of my favorite Batman books, as well as some of my collectibles based on some graphic novels. Do have some other really cool things I want to show you here real quick. I think some of what has made Batman so iconic is the artists that have drawn him. The art in Batman comics is amazing, and we've seen some of the most talented artists in the industry work on Batman. So these are actually some of the most prized pieces of my collection, some of the artwork that I have. This is a piece by Bob McLeod, and this is a Robin one that he did. I love the pose of this. Him just leaping off the building, ready to step into action. Love this piece, had it signed. I just think this one is so cool. If you're a Robin fan, I love this one. And then the next four pieces I want to show you guys. These are extra special. I live here in the middle of Pennsylvania, a little place called Altoona. And we have a local convention here every year, but we get some pretty big names. And one artist came here and he actually did some special artwork specifically for our town, and I thought this was cool. These next four pieces, these are all by Rich Perota, and he's worked on pretty much every big book, every big character for Marvel and DC through the years. And these are some of various Batman characters that are featured around our town. So we have Harley Quinn here with her baseball bat, because we have a minor league ball team that's very popular. So she's there at the actual ballpark where our minor league team plays. Love that one. This one I think is a really cool one. We have Nightwing leaping out of our local comic shop at the Comics Vault. I love how dynamic this one looks. He's just kind of leaping right out, and that's something I love about comics anyway. That they make it so much bigger than life. These ones I thought was cool. We have a little restaurant in town that's famous for their breakfast, and they're only open for breakfast because that's all that they need to be open for, I guess. But we've got three really cool characters. I mean, we have Damian Wayne, we've got Batwoman, we've got Batgirl, all on top of the restaurant, looking down, ready to protect the city. Love it. And then this one's my personal favorite. We've got Batman leaping off of the Railroaders Memorial Museum that we have here. Love this one in particular. Well, there you have it, some of my favorite Batman collectibles from my collection. Really hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.